Oh, hello there, yes. It's dark, isn't it? Yeah. I think it's getting on for winter, really. Anyway, amongst all the unpleasantness on the shores of the Mediterranean, odd figure that Israeli public opinion appears to be very much turning against the war. And unlike perhaps British media, whose opinions appear to be hardening, and lots of very dubious characters are seeking to make as much mileage out of the plight of the Palestinians as they possibly can do. And it's really odd that people that a couple of years ago were swearing blind there's no such thing as racism in the UK, no such thing as institutional racism, and there's a government report to prove it, no such thing as racism, are now screaming about the levels of racism in the UK, which have suddenly cropped up in the last 3 weeks. It's quite strange. And of course their solution to this is, a la Peter Whittle, just to shoot people off the streets. But for sheer chutzpah, and I cannot believe that a supposedly respected paper, I know I keep banging on about the Daily Telegraph and how awful they are, but again, they just blow you out the water so many times, and you just have to sit there with your mouth open that anybody could manage to get this past an editor, right? We've got Andrew Roberts, historian, Baron Roberts of Belgravia. It's even how to say that. But anyway, in this piece, for a better tomorrow, Palestinians need to forget historical grievances. Many people have tales of tragedy and displacement, but success comes when you're able to move on. Yes, what good solid advice that is. But of course, Baron Roberts has a long history of being keen on certain aspects of military intervention. Like, he was gung-ho, most decidedly, for us to go into Iraq. So obviously he has no historical perspective whatsoever about the past, apparently. But for this, imagine if you were to produce a piece for publication in any newspaper where you said, well, the problem with the Jewish people, they just won't move on. I mean, yeah, Sobibor, yeah, I appreciate it was bad, but come on, mate. It was in the past, and them Hamas beheadings, I mean, that was 3 weeks ago. Time to move on, surely. Not for the British media, most definitely. Astounding. Once again, you fall off me seat backwards, astounding. But there you go. That's the Telegraph. That's your Brendan O'Neills and your Spike and the rest of it. People that massively pretend that they've completely forgotten what they did yesterday. And anyway, the past is but a different country, isn't it? Yeah, maybe not Palestine, which doesn't exist. Anyway, do have a lovely Tuesday. I've got work coming out my ears, and I'm not entirely convinced I'm going to live till Christmas. Anyway, do enjoy. Ooh.